Hey friends, welcome to One Little Coder. In this video, we are going to see how can you upload your own public dataset, your own or something that you find interesting public dataset on Kaggle. So first of all, a lot of people actually do not know that Kaggle has a section called datasets because it is something that is not available from the start of the Kaggle. Kaggle is known for the competition platform, but Kaggle also has a section called datasets, and this dataset section has recently become more popular because they've incentivized users to upload a Kaggle dataset, which means they started providing medals and ranks for Kaggle dataset track. So if you are not familiar with Kaggle, Kaggle has a lot of sections. So we have also made an introduction to Kaggle section, which will link in this description so that you can check it out. So first of all, Kaggle has a competition section, Kaggle has a dataset section, notebook track and discussion track. So as you can see, dataset medals are awarded. So if you get 5 votes for the dataset that you upload, you get a bronze medal. If you get 20 votes for the dataset that you upload, you get a silver medal, and if you get 5 votes, then you get a gold medal. And you can also see how many medals you need for you to become an expert, how many medals you need to get for you to become master. You can check this out yourself. So the basic thing is that dataset also can get you the glorified grandmaster or master rank, whatever you want, if you want to brag about it. But keeping all the bragging aside, so why do you have to even upload a dataset on Kaggle? So there are a couple of instances where you want to upload your private dataset. For example, so you could be participating in a deep learning competition where you want to upload a pre-trained model or something like that. So that is usually uploaded as a Kaggle dataset. Second, like we just saw, you could be participating in a deep learning competition where you have trained your model yourself. Sometimes it could be a kernel competition. So what you have to do, you have to upload your you cannot just upload a CSV file directly, but you have to actually you have to do the entire thing on a Kaggle notebook. So in this case, you might be using your GPU to train the model, and then you could be getting the weights. So during this kind of scenario, people do not want to entirely share their weights with everyone, but they want to just share their approach. So this is another use case where people usually upload private dataset. But what we are going to see in this particular video is uploading a public dataset. So public dataset is one of the things that make Kaggle, at least in my opinion, who's usually focused more on notebooks, because you don't have to download the dataset on your local machine. You can just directly go to any dataset. For example, let's say I want to build something related to Netflix. Okay, so I can go here, start search for Netflix. I would get a Netflix dataset by Shivam Bansal, let's say. So I can go here and right away I can start creating a notebook on top of it. So which means I do not need to have a local computer with me. I could be doing it on my mobile phone, I could be doing it on my tablet or whatever it is. But the point is, I don't need enough computation power for me to practice something in data science, and that is what makes Kaggle an awesome place for someone even outside competition to try out Kaggle. So uploading a valuable dataset means you are doing a good contribution to the community, which could be used for some research or something. So enough of me talking, so let's get straight into uploading datasets. So there is only one disclaimer request I've got. Please do not spam the platform just because you want a medal or something. Upload a dataset that you find valuable. Do not upload another Titanic, do not upload another Iris dataset or MT cars or any dataset that is already available part of C1. Upload a dataset that you find valuable. So to start with, I recently came across this dataset that I found it valuable, which is worldwide mobile data pricing. So this is the dataset that has got cost of 1 GB mobile data from 228 countries. They've even made a world map, interactive world map with that. So now if we upload this dataset, Kagglers can make use of it. They can make visualization on top of it, find some insights on top of it. So first of all, you have to download the dataset. I've already downloaded. This is in Excel format. So then you go click, first you have to sign in with your Kaggle account. Once you do that, go to dataset section, click data. So you would be taken to this page, create public dataset, click that. So now you need the dataset. You can drag and drop it here. Okay, so now the dataset is getting uploaded. Now you need to name the dataset, right? So you can call it worldwide mobile dataset data pricing. So or you can use the same title, global mobile data price comparison. Okay, or you can just call it pricing. Okay, done. So you have uploaded the first data set, and now click create global mobile data, or I'll call it worldwide mobile data pricing. Okay, ready to go public. Yeah, you're making public. And again, if you're using someone else's data set, part of their research or something, please make sure that you have enough permission rights to upload the data set. So in this case, we just uploaded the data set, worldwide mobile data pricing. So you can go see the data set, but just because you have done that thing, your task is not finished. These are the meta information that you need to make add to make this data set more usable. So now you can see the usability of the data set is very poor, 0.0. So first you can start adding some tags. You can say, okay, add a tag. This is related to business, this is related to internet, and you can, this is related to, let's say, EDA. Okay, so two are relevant. Okay, so you have added two tags, that is good. Next thing is, so you can see that the usability has increased from 0.0, it has increased. Now you can say add a subtitle. First of all, we need to add the source. So license, go check the page if you have any license here mentioned. If the license is not mentioned, then it is fine. If you see any license mentioned, something like GPL or CC, so you need to mention that license. So there is no license here, so you can just leave it as it is. So the next thing is, you can go see here, add a subtitle. What is a subtitle? So you can see what is it. So the subtitle is worldwide mobile. This is your subtitle. Add the subtitle. License is unknown. Data files, original authors. So that is done. Save changes. So now your license part is done. So now to go to data and see that you have got 2.9. So you can add some other file information. Let's go see. If you want to upload an image, you can still do that. The image that could help you with the data set. So you can show something like this if you want, but if you do not want, you can leave it as it is. Specify the update frequency. It's not going to be updated. I'm not going to update it. Never. Okay, and save changes. Done. That is done. Now you can see usability has improved. Assurance that the data set is maintained. You can say, okay, that is done. Data set owner is done. Now you want to publish a notebook. We'll have a look at it later on. Add a description. You can go here. Sorry. Okay, I'm not able to click this. Let me see. Notebook, metadata, add a description. It's not letting me do that. Okay, I'm not able to add the description for some reason. I don't want to delay it further. So after you are done with this thing, Kaggle has recently introduced something called add a task. So you can create a task asking people what you want people to do with that. So for example, my task is like find the country with the least price for 1 GB data. Okay, so every task has a story. You can just mention the details. Find the country from the given data set. Find the country with the least price for 1 GB data. Okay, and just create a task. So you have created a task. This is just to guide people what they can do with the data set. You can do the same thing with another thing, which is to say that you want to publish a notebook. So create a notebook. Let's say I want to create a notebook using Python. I'll go. So for you to know that this is, you can find the input path here. Okay, so you can just run this sample starter kernel for mobile data pricing. Okay, when you run this thing, it's still starting. You can see there is an Excel file. So now you can say we have loaded the pandas. I'll call it data frame is equal to pd.read underscore excel. Let's read it. Okay, now df.head. You can see the head, and now you can start playing with things, like you can say maybe df let's say columns. Okay, you've got columns, and you can see what column you want to use. And in this case you have like country code. If you want to do anything, for example, let's say you want to see make a histogram on top of this, you can do this thing, or you whatever you want to do, you can do it, and then save it as a kernel. Then you can just save the version, quick save. Then this kernel, I'll just show you on. I hope we have made it public. Okay, we have not made it public. You have to make it public. Okay, once you make it public, it is still running, let it complete. Okay, it's done. So you can go back, output cells will be cleared, leave editor, go back. So under the notebook you can actually see that there is a new notebook created under this, and now you can see that your usability is still in place because you have given ticks here, and once you make all these things tick, your usability would be improved further. But the main information is that you uploaded a dataset, you added a title, description, you told people how frequently you are going to update it, and you also, to help people, you have just created a starter kernel that anyone could come and start with this thing, and you can make a bunch of visualization on top of it if someone wants to have a look at it. So this makes a good task of uploading the dataset. So once you do that thing, if people start liking the dataset, for example, if people start uploading the dataset, then you would start seeing or you can even upload your own upload your own dataset. There is no harm in it. So then you would start getting medal, but again, medal is not medal or rank is not the purpose. The purpose is you found something interesting on internet and you are uploading it on a community where a lot of data scientists are available, so that they can put their brain into this thing and then start finding out insights that could help our community or probably solve some problem, or someone could write a blog post on top of it. So this is a very small introduction to Kaggle Dataset and how you can upload your own dataset. I hope you found this video helpful. So if you have any comments, please let me know in the comment section, and we would definitely link all these links in the description. Until the next video, see you, take care.